Hello and welcome. My name is Sarah Elizabeth and I am a trauma-informed yoga teacher. It is my intention to serve you. It is also my intention to authentically be myself and guide you through a beautiful practice where we will focus on the intention of expansion. During this practice, I would encourage you to explore the expansion that you possess within your body. With every movement and with every single breath provides expansion to release what no longer serves you and to also give your body what it needs the most. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started on our mat in easy pose. You can begin this practice by making sure that you are rooted into your mat. And the way that you can do this, you can take the back of your hands and bring them behind you, place them on your bottom, and lift your bottom up. By doing that, you will sense and feel two sit bones, and with ease, place them into the mat. This helps you with your posture and feeling safety and grounded. Rolling those shoulders back, extending that spine up into the heavens, slightly tucking your chin. And notice the expansion that you have in your rib cage, your spine, your shoulders when you roll the mat back and open them to receive. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them. And bring awareness to your breath. The inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. Place your hands on your heart and simply breathe. Feeling the expansion of your heart space, lungs, and stomach. And exhaling out. Feeling grounded and safe. This is how I quiet my body. This is how I steady my breath. This is how I steady into my own expansion. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Holding that breath, sinking into your body, letting go of any thoughts, and exhaling out. Deep breath in, exhale out. Deep breath in, and exhale out. Return to your normal breath and use this time to set your intention. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Open your eyes. Let's transition into tabletop. Placing our hands directly into the mat. Knees are directly underneath the hips. Head is a neutral spine, neck is a neutral spine. And take a deep breath right here. And exhale out, bringing your bottom to your ankles. Exhaling out. reaching the fingertips to the top of your mat, creating more expansion in the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Taking a deep breath in, taking that right hand and threading it through the other arm. Feeling the expansion in your shoulders, feeling that nice deep stretch. Inhale, bringing that hand back into child's pose. And exhale and out. Inhale. Taking that right arm and placing it, threading it under the other arm. Subtly breathing, noticing, and honoring your intention. Inhale. Back into child's pose. Exhale. Sinking those hips deeper into your ankles. You can shift around, move around, find your own space and comfort. Inhale, raising the body up onto your knees. Reaching those fingertips up into the sky, exhaling towards the left side of the corner of your mat, and exhaling out. Feeling the stretch on your right hand side of your body. Breathe. Inhale up, raising the body. Dropping those shoulders, biceps by your ears, and exhale into child's pose. Inhale. Raising the body, pushing those hips forward, finding the expansion in that area, connecting to that area, and exhale for to the other side. Feeling that stretch on the other side. Deep breath in, exhale out. Inhale, bring the body up. Exhale into child's pose. Okay, let's do that one more time with your breath, your timing. Inhale up, bring the body up. Exhale towards the left side of your mat. Taking those hips towards your back of your heels, feeling that stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale towards the other side of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold into child's pose. This is how I quiet my mind. This is how I find steady in my own expansion. Now with the next set of postures, if you need to grab a towel or a blanket and place it underneath your knees for better support, you can do that. When you are ready, inhale up, raising those hips up, the buttocks up. And exhale, bringing the left hand down towards the center of your calf or your heel. If you want to touch your heel, you can. Raising that right arm up into the sky. You should feel this in your right hip. Inhale up. Exhale down to child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale that right hand down towards the center of your calf as much as your body will allow you to do. There's no forcing the body. We go when it is ready. You can also grab a block and place your hand on the block right here. Whatever is good for you. Good. Inhale the arm up. Exhale into child's pose. Do that one more time. Inhale up, bringing the body up. Left hand, left foot or ankle. Making sure the arm that's straight up is going straight up into the cosmos, into the universe. Pushing those hips forward. Breathing. Inhale up. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale up. Good job. Right hand, right heel. Bringing that arm all the way up, straight up to the sky. Breathing, feeling the expansion in your body. Where can you sense it? Good. Inhale up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale up. And when you are ready, you can bring both hands, exhaling, in onto your heels. Bringing those hips forward, bringing that chest up, bringing those shoulders east to the west, and dropping that head. Good. All the way up. Inhale, exhale into child's pose. Facing those palms up, feeling that stretch in the upper body. Again, shifting. Inhale into tabletop and exhale. Just bringing awareness to your shoulders, opening the shoulders east to the west. Knees underneath your hips. Pushing away from the ground to activate the upper body. Belly button is up into the spine for support. And we're going to breathe right here. Taking one whole breath, expanding the stomach, expanding the chest. And exhaling, bringing the belly button, pelvic floor in and up, pushing that breath out. Again, one full breath. Head is a neutral spine. Exhale out. Good, let's add movement. Inhale, bringing the chest up, the head up. Pushing the ground. And exhale, arching the back, pelvic towards the bottom of your rib cage. Inhale, cat dog or cat cow. Exhale. Inhale. Pushing the shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale into center. Taking your hands and your fingertips, place them, fingertips pointing towards your knee. Just a different perspective, a different form of expansion. And you can bring those hips back on top of your heels, and you can feel that expansion right here in the wrist. Breathing. You can have your eyes open or closed. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Awesome. Come back into tabletop. If you're not there already, placing those fingertips pointing towards your mat. And curl your toes under, and let's just lift our knees. Holding this position, imagining that there is a red ball you're squeezing in between your legs. Stomach is in and up, helping you to stabilize. And drop your knees nice and slow into child's pose. Awesome. Inhale into tabletop. Toes flipped, knees up. Pushing away from the ground, shoulders away from your ears. Breathing. Tightening up those arms and biceps. Head is a neutral spine. Finding your breath and dropping your knees. Pulling back into child's pose. Inhale into tabletop and lift those knees. And exhale. Awesome. Dropping those knees, coming back into child's pose. And a deep breath in. Exhaling out. Awesome. Let's come into tabletop, bringing our legs to the back of the mat, and stomach is on the mat, chest is on the mat. You want to have your hands right underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to take a deep breath with our face towards the mat. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Deep breath in, pushing your chest away from the mat, finding your own comfort zone. And exhaling, bringing the right shoulder to the opposite side of the room. Feeling that beautiful twist. Inhale. Exhale, coming back to the middle. Adjust your hands if you need to. Inhale up. Baby cobra, I like to call it. Feeling the expansion in your hip flexors, in your chest, and exhaling, twisting the left arm to the opposite side of the room. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, back to the middle of your mat. Making sure those elbows are locked in by your rib cage. And let's pick up the pace, finding our own breath. Inhale, and instead dropping our right shoulder towards the mat. Exhaling out, keeping that left shoulder up. Really let go, relax into this posture. You are safe, you are grounded. Inhale up, exhale towards dropping your left shoulder into the mat. Finding your whole breath right here. Awesome. Inhale up. Finding your own rhythm. Remembering to breathe. Good job. Remember, this is not a dance team. This is an exploration into your own expansion. So if you move faster or slower, that is completely fine. Up. Inhale up. Last time. Feeling those triceps working and activating. Inhale up. Exhale down into the middle. Dropping your arms, your hands are directly by your face. Let's take our right hand, our left hand, taking our left hand, placing it in front of us, placing our forehead on our forearm. And taking a deep breath in. And exhaling out. Taking that right knee and bringing it towards your right ankle. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling out. Bringing that that leg back, down, and alternating hands. Inhale and exhale, bringing that knee towards your elbow. Side of your foot is touching the mat or the ground. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, bringing that leg back, alternating. Inhale, exhale, bringing that right foot to that right knee. With each alternation, try bringing that knee to your elbow if you can. Inhale, exhale, bringing that leg back, alternating arms. Last time, inhale, exhale, bringing that knee towards your elbow, really feeling that stretch in your lower body, opening up those inner hip flexors. Feeling that expansion in a different perspective. Inhale, exhale, bringing that leg back, alternating. Inhale, exhale, bringing that knee towards your elbow. With that straight leg, the top of your feet should be on the ground or on your mat. The hip flexor, the hip bone that's on the mat, just squeeze your bottom to help bring that hip bone into alignment with your body. You should feel like you're laying straight on that hip bone. Inhale, exhale, bring that foot back. Awesome. Let's just bring our arms straight by our side and just take a moment. Inhale and exhale. Melting into your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale. And exhale, bringing our cheek towards the other side of the mat. And inhale, exhale, and out. Inhale. And exhale. Pushing back into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's come into a seated position. Into a seated position, also known as the lotus pose. Taking the back of our hands and lifting our booties up, placing the sit bones into the ground. Rolling those shoulders back and extending from the root all the way up, finding expansion in your spine, reaching up into the heavens. Take a deep breath in. This is how I quiet my body. Exhale out. Inhale. This is how I find expansion and steady in my system. Exhaling out. Inhale those arms all the way up. Spreading those fingers, pushing those shoulders back, biceps by your ear. And exhaling that right arm towards your left knee, bringing that left hand behind you into a seated twist. Inhale up. Exhale the left arm to the right knee. Right hand is behind you. Exhale out. Inhaling up. Knowing the movement, so let's deepen our technique. Exhale into a seated twist. Pushing that left hand from your mat, sitting nice and tall. Right hip is into the ground. Inhale up. Exhale into the other side. Bringing that chest open. Inhale up. Exhale. Light breathe. Inhale up. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale up. Taking that right arm, exhaling down into a seated side bend. Now you can take your hand and push that ground, or you can ease that forearm into the ground. And if you need assistance, you can use your block. So I'm going to use my block to deepen that stretch, to feel that expansion from your hip all the way up into your fingertips, reaching, bringing that heart space open and breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping that hip into your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, fourfold. Feeling it in your lower back, reaching those fingertips, relaxing that head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale, bringing your hands behind you, pushing that chest open, feeling the expansion in the heart, breathing. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale, fourfold. Inhale up. Exhale, bringing your hands behind you, pushing that chest up. And again, you can shift around, becoming one with the body, nourishing the body, finding expansion in the body. Good. Let's come up. Inhale, last time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, placing those hands behind you, or you can clasp those hands behind you. Opening those shoulders. Good. Let's finish up. Inhale, up. Hands into prayer pose, bringing them to heart center, exhaling out. Beautiful job. Let's come on to tabletop. Finding your steady, finding your own expansion. Curl those toes under, lift those hips up into downward dog. Placing those heels, if you can, into your mat. Your shins, knees, calves, quadriceps up into the rib cage. Assisting you to lift that lower tailbone up into the heavens. Pushing away from the ground, biceps by your ear, letting that head just hang. If you need to modify, you can simply drop your knees. If you need to come off your wrist, you can simply come into your forearms, just like this. Deep breath. Exhale. Coming into plank. Beautiful. Hips are tucked under. All the energy is shooting out from the back of your heels. Lower half is nice and strong and steady. Expanding. Bringing that right foot into a low lunge. You can drop your knee if you need to, or you can use your block to assist you. Bringing those shoulders back, nice, squared shoulders, squared hips, meaning they're directly at each corner of the mat. Inhaling up into a high lunge. Beautiful. Exhaling down into a low lunge. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Beautiful. Inhaling up. Making sure that front standing leg, knee is directly underneath the ankle. All the balls of your heels are pressed into the ground. The back foot, you're on the balls of your heel and you're pushing away from the ground, really activating that hip flexor. Breathing. It's a little windy out here, so I'm just going with the wind. Good. Hands into prayer pose. Inhale. Bring in that right arm towards the right knee, and you can bring that back leg dropping that heel. Good job. Twist the back of that foot, toes forward, chest forward, inhale up. Exhale, bringing those arms back into a high lunge, taking flight, and back down into a low lunge. Stepping into a plank. Good job. Shoulders are pushed back, everything is engaged, fired up. Stepping that other foot into a low lunge. Inhaling up into a high lunge. Pushing the back of the feet, the balls of the feet, opening up those hip flexors. 90-degree in the front leg. Dropping that heel, the back of the foot, hands into prayer pose and into a side lunge. Bringing that elbow beside the knee, not on top of the knee, beside the knee. All the weight is in the front of that foot. Well, actually, all the weight is in the back of your foot. It's where you can find more expansion. Good. Raising that chest up, moving those back toes into the front of the mat. Good job. Into flight. Bringing those arms, shoulders straight through the back of your spine. Low lunge. Okay, let's do that one more time. Coming up into a high lunge. Raising those arms up, raising those rib cage up, finding expansion. Dropping that back heel. Hands are in prayer. Coming into a side lunge. Breathing, breathing. Inhale up. Turning those toes to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, take flight. Gorgeous job. Coming back down to a low lunge. Taking that back foot into a plank. Dropping your knees, coming into child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Amazing job. Inhale into a tabletop. Toes down under. Pushing those hips back into downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Stepping those feet in and sitting right here at the bottom, taking our time. Finding expansion in this pose. Inhale up. Exhale, fourfold, leading with the chest. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale into a forward fold. Let's just take some time right here in this forward fold. Dropping those shoulders, dropping your head. You can have your knees slightly bent. You can bring the 2 fingers underneath your big toe and push those hips up. Good job. Let's walk or jump into a plank. Chaturanga. You can drop your knees if you need to. Biceps are by your rib cage. Up dog. Toes down under. Exhale out. Down dog. Let's do that again. Step in. Preparing for our reset. Finding our breath. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step or jump into a plank. Hold it right here. Take another breath if you're ready. And exhale, chaturanga. Flat foot on top of your mat. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, downward dog. Pressing those heels into your mat. Expanding those calf muscles. In downward dog. Inhale. Taking that right arm and bring it towards your left ankle. Exhaling out. Back down into downward dog. And left arm into right shin, ankle, knee, thigh, ground. Beautiful job. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Let's step back in. Let's do that one more time. Resetting, preparing, setting our attention, finding expansion in the simplest postures. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale out. Step or jump into plank. Take a deep breath right here. Exhale, chaturanga. Flat foot on top of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Let's step in. Coming into our reset. Inhale up. Hands in prayer at the top. Exhale into chair pose. Finding your breath. Finding the expansion in your buttocks, your chest. All the weight is in the back of your heels. You're imagining a red ball being squeezed in between your thighs. Inhale up. Exhale that left arm to your right knee. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Inhale up. Right knee or right elbow to left knee. And if you like, you can open up as a flower. Find an expansion in your chest. And if you would like to use your block to assist you, you can. Sitting into your hips, into your buttocks. Inhale up. Exhale, opposite knee, opposite elbow, opening up. Gaze is through that thumb. Inhale up. Into chair pose. Good. Inhale up. Arms by your side, and you can use, let's do this. Let's place our toes on the inside of our ankles. Heel is above the ankle and opening up this hip flexor, finding expansion right here. Breathing. Feeling expansion in your lungs, in your heart, in your stomach, even in your pelvic area. This is level 1. Level 2 is bringing that foot inside of your calf and bringing this knee to the back of the room, finding that expansion. Level 3, if you're ready. Bringing that foot into the inside of your thigh. Making sure your standing leg is nice and strong. Bringing that knee back. Beautiful job. Let's place this left foot on top of the right knee and come down into chair. Feeling the stretch, feeling the expansion in a different perspective. Flexing that foot. You bring your hands into prayer. Softly place them right here, or you could bring your arms up into the corners of the room. All the weight is in the back of that standing heel. Breathing. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale, dropping that other foot. Gorgeous job. We are almost home. We'll do this as a tree pose. I'm going to call it a tree pose. And bringing those toes towards your mat. Heel above your ankle. Standing tall and expansive, long as a tree. keep your posture right here, or you can bring your foot into the inside of your thigh. Making sure that knee is to the back of the room so you can really open up right here. Find an expansion in all areas of the body. You should be so proud of yourself. Level 3, foot inside of your heel. And however you get there, you are safe, you are grounded. Deep breath. Exhale out. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Drop in that knee. Let's take that left leg and lightly place it above the knee and going into chair pose. Flexing that foot. You should feel it from your buttocks, your inner hamstrings, inside of your leg when you flex that foot. All the weight is in the back of your heel. You want to make sure the knee is on top of the ankle and chest is up. Inhale, exhale, dropping that knee, inhaling up, exhaling forward fold, half lift, exhale, stepping or jumping into a plank. Just hold here one more last time, really honoring and savoring the work that we've done. Dropping those knees and coming into child's pose. If you would like to be supported in your child's pose, you can place your block underneath you. You can sit onto that block. Deep breath in and exhaling out. Deep breath in and into onto your back. Bringing those knees to your chest and just circling your lower bottom around, your knees around in any direction. Amazing. Other side. Taking your knees to the right side of the mat, opening those arms, nice and slow, bringing your face towards the left, finding expansion in your lower body and in your chest. You can place your hand on top of your thigh. Breath in and exhale out. side. Taking a deep breath in. And exhaling out. Amazing. Take a deep breath in, bringing those knees in. And exhale out. Feet in front of you, legs in front of you. Palms facing up by your side. And let's relish in and integrate the expansion that we created for ourselves. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out through the mouth. You can keep your palms facing up by your side, or taking your left hand, placing it on your pelvic, on your stomach, and the other hand on your heart space. Closing your eyes. Feeling grounded and safe. This is how I quiet my body. This is how I study my expansion and in my system. exhaling out through your nose or through your mouth. Wiggling those toes and fingers and ankles and wrists. Bringing those knees, alternating those knees. Bringing those hands or legs up, hands behind your knees, and just bringing your legs forward, allowing the momentum to bring you up. I pray that this practice of expansion within your body has supported you today. May your expansionness affect everyone that you come in contact with. And may your expansion guide you to see every experience or expansion in a different perspective, just like you showcased here on your mat. My name is Sarah Elizabeth. Sat Nam and Namaste.